Hi, I'm Namrata Purohit. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what fitness is, what it comprises of, and also a little bit about how you can test your fitness levels and know where you stand. So, what is fitness? That's a common question that people ask because people think it's associated with just how you look. Some people think it's about how much strength you have. That is a part of fitness, but not the only part. Fitness is much more than just that. Of course, fitness is about your strength, your muscular endurance, your muscular strength, your muscular power, cardiovascular endurance, balance as well as speed. It also involves your body composition, so your fat percentage. Now, if we talk about cardiovascular endurance, it's basically how much of an exercise you can do or how much you can do of a certain task. If you talk about muscular strength, it's how much strength you have or how much weight you can lift. If you talk about muscular power, it's the amount of force you can use to do a certain task. If you talk about the endurance, it's the amount of reps you can do with a certain exercise. Balance, that's also a really important part of fitness. So, can you balance on one leg, for example? Another part is speed. How fast can you get somewhere? How fast can you go somewhere? And of course, the last part is your body composition. So, how much your fat percentage versus the amount of muscle you have in your body. A good place to judge yourself is if you check your fat percentage. For men, according to the American Council of Exercise, a good fitness level is between 17 to 20%, while for women it's between 21 to 24%. So that's a good test to see where you stand. Another thing is your flexibility, often forgotten when it comes to fitness. How flexible are you? So when we talk about this, we have all these components put together. That is what fitness is. It is the ability to do simple daily tasks without fatiguing, without getting tired, and still having the energy to do other leisure activities. And if you're stuck in an emergency situation, you should be able to push yourself and be able to get out of that emergency situation. That's what fitness is. So yes, it is much more than how you look. Now, if you want to test where you stand in terms of your fitness, there are a few common and simple tests to do to see how good you are or how much more you have to work. So the first test to do is the Cooper test. It's basically a Cooper run. So it's 12 minutes of running. In those 12 minutes, how much can you run? So a good amount is to be able to run 2,000 meters or more in those 12 minutes, and you're considered to be at a good fitness level. Another test is your push-up test, a very common test. For men, you do the full push-up, so your knees are off the ground. For women, your knees are bent, so you can put them on the ground. Make sure you have good form. You do the full push-up. Men should be able to do between 25 to 30 push-ups. Women should be able to do between 20 to 25 push-ups to be at a good level of fitness. The third test, of course, is your balance test. So stand on one leg, see how long you can balance. Can you balance on that one leg? See if you can close your eyes. These are a few tests to test your balance. Another test is your flexibility test. A very common test is the reach test. So you stand against against a step, feet against the lowest step, and put a ruler on the stair. Now you try to reach ahead of your toes. If you can reach ahead of your toes, for men, more than 2.5 inches ahead of your toes is a good level of flexibility. Women, more than 4 inches. So can we do that? So these are a few tests to see where you stand. Of course, as I said, do check your body fat percent as well, because that is going to tell you how much fat you have in your body and how much you need to work to maybe reduce that fat and be at a healthy level. This is basically everything that fitness is or what fitness comprises of. Do those tests, see where you stand, see how much you have to work, or even if you're good, see how much better you can get. So now I've spoken a little about what fitness is and the tests. Watch the next video to see how you can progress and get a lot better. And as I keep saying, KISS, keep it safe, simple and smart.